guys, I'm Sam Hiva,
And I'm Priyanka Samaraju.
and we're here with Officer Cooley, and we're going to talk about summer safety.
Since the end of the year is coming up. Okay, first question. If a student is in an unsafe situation, where can they go?
All right, well, there's several safe places located. You can go to libraries, YMCAs, fire stations, public buses, various businesses, social service facilities, and police stations. And there's also a cool little thing you can do on your phone right here. You can text the word safe and your current location, which is your city, state, and zip code, to 4HELP. That's 4HELP, which is also 44357 for immediate assistance. And then Text for Help is a national texting initiative that makes help available to you wherever you are, whenever you need it. And then also, if you see this sign, Safe Place, this is a designated safe place. Locations display the safe place sign, the universal symbol of you safety.
Why is it important to tell a trusted adult, such as a parent, where you are going?
Well, you always want to tell a trusted adult where you're going. For one, is so if anything happens or you need them to respond to your location to help you, they know where you are. You want to share it with a parent. You can also share it with an older sibling or another family member you know that's trusted, like your grandma and grandpa. It can even be older cousins, aunties, uncles, anything like that. And something that, I don't know if people still do it, but when I was a kid, if I went out, I would leave a note for my mom and my stepfather, letting them know where I was gonna be.
Why is it so important to use the buddy system when going somewhere?
Well, there's always strength in numbers. I know you've probably heard that before. The buddy system, you always want to travel in pairs or a group, and you want to avoid traveling alone because, like I said, strength in numbers. You know, and if something happens, say one of you can't get away, the other one can get away, and inform the police, an adult, EMS, even the fire department, the fireman, firewoman to come back and help you.
Why is it important to know my address and my phone number?
Well, you want to know your address and phone number, and also landmarks. That's a big thing. You want to know all of that stuff because, if you get hurt, injured, you're lost, you want to know that stuff because it's tougher nowadays because we have cell phones, and most of the time, all the information that you need to know, your mom, dad, if you need to know your address. Most people don't memorize it. They rely on a cell phone, and that can be a hindrance. It's a gift and a curse. So you always want to know that information. And like I said, once again, you also want to know it because if you get injured, you get hurt, the police show up, fire, EMS, they show up, and they want to know, who I should call and, where I should take you if you're lost and you need to get home. So and that, like I said, landmarks is a big thing.
Why is it so important to use crosswalks and bike paths when riding bikes or walking with friends?
It's so funny because I think even before I started being a police, they used to have the crime jaywalking. I don't think they use it too much anymore. And jaywalking is when you don't use a crosswalk, you just dart across the street. You always want to try to use a crosswalk when you're walking and biking with friends or alone. You want to use those don't walk signals at traffic intersections. And also, this is a big thing that, even sometimes I struggle with when I'm leaving the police department. You always want to be aware of residential driveways because cars got to come in and out, and sometimes they don't see kids riding their bikes. And when you see businesses, you have entrances and exits. You also want to be aware of that, And I always tell the kids, don't walk, run, or ride in the traffic accidentally or on purpose because it's, I don't want to see anybody get hurt during the school year, summer, anytime. That's something I don't want to see.
If we go to the beach over summer, why should we use the buddy system and follow beach warnings?
Well, because, there's so many things that can go wrong in large bodies of water, even small bodies of water. You always want to try to swim with a partner. That's at the beach, that's at swimming pools. You always want to obey and follow all beach rules and pool rules. The beach signs, this is another one I have right here. If you see these beach warning flags, you always want to follow those because you may not think it's bad, but the lifeguards and people who are, looking out for your safety, they've already done their homework and, kind of seen what's going on with that day. Every day is different, when it's probably even every hour is different. You want to definitely avoid swimming during strong undercurrents and rip currents. You want to be aware of heat stroke, heat exhaustion, sun poisoning, and sunburn. And you always want to hydrate and definitely wear sunscreen. And you always want to look out for sharks.
Thank you, Officer. Thank you, Officer Cooley, for this interview, and I hope you guys have a safe summer.
Yep.
And I want to thank you ladies. It's always a pleasure when I can hang out and talk to the kids because you guys keep my life interesting and it's just a lot of fun. So stay cool. Have a good summer, guys.